Posted by you, Wingless Albatross. I'm leaving my husband tomorrow. Our marriage, me, 29F and Jack 30M, was short. Only less than a year. But rocky from the start. I didn't even know what possessed me to say yes. Maybe loneliness. Maybe desperation. IDK. He and his family are openly hostile to my only brother, 18, as I had to take care of him after our parents died. They saw him as unnecessary, and only after marriage I saw how horribly Jack treated him. FYI, my brother lives in our apartment, since he wasn't old enough to have his own place. Jack, I'm almost ashamed to say, is not a very good man. He's lazy and never does any house chores. Brother does everything Jack should have done. He plays on his computer all day and goes out to drink with his buddies almost daily. He never hits me or my brother, but he does treat us like his caretakers. I'm honestly getting sick of it. My last straw was when Jack insisted I give him the inheritance money my brother was set to get, for college. I refused. Money has always been a sore spot to him, as admittedly I earn 4x that he does, and I even keep our finances separate, thanks to a lawyer uncle's advice. I fired back saying how he should stop doing freelance work that pays him dirt and not snooping around my and my brother's business. We fought, and in the middle of that fight he left, leaving his phone behind. I don't know what caused me to poke around his phone, and guess what? Not only he's a lazy piece of work who doesn't even have a stable job to pursue a passion I don't even understand, he's also a cheating bastard. I was heartbroken. I cried myself to sleep. Then I called my lawyer uncle to serve him the divorce paperwork. Jack doesn't know I know about his side piece. He still treats my brother like a nuisance and demands me to hand over our inheritance to him. I keep my silence, as does my brother. He's going to a weekend outing with his buddies tomorrow, and I will pack up my things and leave, divorce papers on the table. I cut the lease to our apartment. He'd only have next week to figure out where he'd go. I got a place across town, closer to my relatives. I'll take care of the rest as I go. I deeply regret marrying this man. He's wasted 2 years of my life, and I'm so angry to myself that I was too blind to see how I should never have married him. Tomorrow, I'm leaving him. And I don't care if I seem like I would not fight for my marriage. I don't have the energy to deal with a grown-ass man who still thinks like a frat boy. Now on to some comments before the update. Posted by BadLeftLeg 1964. Best of luck to you and brother. Now get on with a fabulous life. OP responded with, I'm planning to get those 2 cats Jack refused to have, and I'll get on being a fabulous wine cat mom. Since we don't have a kid yet. Just knowing I'd be away from him brings me a huge relief. Sarah Marinara responded with, family is everything. Best of luck to you and your little bro. Who is lucky to have a big sister standing by him. Posted by Burlong1229. Sorry you're in that situation. But congrats on making what sounds like the right decision. Some people treat their spouse as their caretaker rather than their equal, and it's unfortunate you found someone like that. Wishing you and your brother the best in your future endeavors. OP responded with, and now that I saw it, he was indeed a crafty, manipulative person. I can't believe 2 years of my best life gone to him. Southside_Jane responded with, you got this. I got married during the pandemic. Divorced in 9 months when I learned he's a degenerate alcoholic. Freakum. I've never been happier. Posted by XCatRep. Personal opinion. You have made a very mature decision. If no one has told you this lately, I am proud of you from afar. Proud of you for taking control and getting out of your so-called marriage. And proud of you for taking care of your brother. You are a strong young woman. I am very sorry you have had to go through all of this. You deserve much better. I have daughters your age and would be heartbroken for them to have someone treating them this way. For what it's worth, I'm sending you a big internet dad hug. Remember, you always have friends here if you need them. I hope and pray for some peace in your lives and many blessings for you and your brother moving forward. Be well. Separate AD9481 responded with, perfect response. She really does deserve so much better and is making really great decisions under a lot of stress. She's smart, strong, and compassionate. I add my mum hugs up, you deserve true goodness. Extra sprinkles please responded with, and grandma hugs from me. May you, and your brother, be stepping into a life you truly love, in a new home that's a sanctuary full of peace and contentment. Now on to the update. It's been a busy weekend. I barely even had time to open my phone. Over the weekend, I moved out with the help of my two best friends, my cousin, and my uncle. They were very helpful and, in a day, we finished packing up everything and left the apartment. I am now living closer to my uncle, my mom's little brother, and his family, while my brother is waiting to move into his dorms. My uncle helped me install cameras outside of our new place. Thank you, everyone, for the advice. Change my passwords, PIN numbers, and phone number while we're at it. I took a week off work, and thankfully my boss understood and let me. I wish I could see his face when he came back to the apartment and found the place empty. Some of my friends were called, but they told Jack they didn't know where I went. I haven't told anyone but my uncle and best friends. Jack came to my uncle's place, but my uncle kicked him out of his property. And while Jack threatened to go all out and contest the divorce, my uncle gave him an ultimatum in return. Sign it without a fuss, or I'll try to get alimony from him. Hopefully Jack won't make a hassle out of the divorce proceedings. As for myself, I am just happy to be away from him, even with no alimony or divorce settlement. From this point onward, I will have no contact with him, or people associated with him. It seems cowardly, but I'd rather avoid the drama. I believe we'll have some kind of drama later, but honestly, as long as he signs that divorce paper, I'm fine with that. I finally talked to my brother and apologized for getting him into such environment. He was understandably disappointed with me, but he forgave me. He said he was glad that I decided to leave. We had a good crying session over that. Right now, I'm trying to make it up to him. He's a good kid, a smart and tough cookie, and he deserves better. Should he need to, we'll go to therapy together. He convinced me he was okay, and he was mostly angry on my behalf, but I'll keep an eye on that. I haven't adopted the cats yet, because my place is still messy, and we're not done unpacking. So unfortunately, no cat tax for now. Thank you, everyone, for cheering me on, giving me lots of virtual hugs, and checking up on me. I didn't expect for this much support, and your kindness makes everything feel bearable. A lot of you have given me sound advice about health tests, security, and everything else, which I am very, very grateful of. Some of them I did not even consider. This sounds so cliché and simple, but thank you so much. I hope you all have a great day. Edit. Add. We're not from the USA, but our laws regarding marriage and divorce is pretty clean cut. I don't think he'd get any money from me. Now on to some comments. Posted by Random Mom Volunteer. Congratulations starting the next chapter of your life. I know no matter how awful he was, this wasn't easy, and I'm so glad to hear you have the support network you need around you. Good luck, and I think there are a couple lucky cats want to have a wonderful home soon. OP responded with, "Thank you, heart. It was very overwhelming when I read all the comments in my post. I wanted to rant a bit, and Reddit was the only place I thought was safer, but it turned out a lot of people were very supportive, even sent me messages out of concern. I don't even care if he found me here. I'm away from him now. I'll be visiting the shelter as soon as I get my apartment in order." Posted by Only in a Rainstorm. I only just found your first post about 10 minutes ago. Wild that you've just posted an update as well. I don't even know you, but I'm so proud of you. My heart was in my chest reading both posts. You're an amazing sister and you've done so much for your brother. This blip will amount to nothing when he is a grown man, but that is only because you did the right thing and got him out of there. As for your, now, ex-husband, I think you very narrowly dodged a deadly bullet. OP responded with, "I agree. Now in hindsight I remember some stuff that should have been a big waving red flag, that maybe I was too ignorant to pay attention to. I felt a little dumb, but at least now I can take a step to fix it." Posted by Successful Ambition 66, Pop Off Queen. OP responded with, "Thanks, heart. Didn't feel like a queen when I was with him, tbh. I hope it goes better now that I got rid of him." Posted by One Bubble 2 Pop. I'm so happy and relieved for you. Can't wait till you get the cats and start your new life as a cat mom. OP responded with, "Thank you. I was so overwhelmed yesterday, but now I'm more settled. I know it won't be easy shaking him off, but I personally think he won't make too much of a fuss. I can't wait to go to the shelter and get a cat, or two. But first let me clean up my new place because we unpacked in a hurry." Posted by Lay Loy Lay. Good for you. But I have a question. For how long have you been dating your ex-husband before marriage? OP responded with, "About a year. and on our first dating anniversary he popped the question. We got married August 2021. I met him a little before the pandemic started. Posted by Air Equivalent 5932. I'm a little confused, the alimony or divorce settlement. If you make 4x as much as he does and have the inheritance, it's more likely you'll be paying him. OP responded with, I don't know how to explain it as easily, and because I'm pretty much still learning about the law and all. But what I did have, I had it before the marriage, so it was all mine, and therefore he can't ask for it unless I willingly sign it away, and in this case, mostly money. During our marriage, we didn't get anything but a new car which he used, so that'd be his. Please note that I'm not American nor European, so our laws regarding it would be different. Alimonies are typically paid by the male husband to the wife, despite the amount of money I make. I do apparently have to give him a sum of my paychecks that I got in our 1-year marriage, though. Posted by Woe 2023. Congrats. I saw this post on TikTok and was immediately intrigued. Glad to see it all worked out. Good luck on one of the most important chapters of your life. OP responded with, thank you. I didn't know it ended up on TikTok, although I wasn't surprised. I didn't even expect to get this much response, honestly.